Everything about this message is suspicious, but...
Project RT.
A dead end? No way! I'm begging you, card deck. Please, heed my call! If only I had proper access.
Project RT. Yup, this is Rust Tactics. Full dive complete. Now then, you must be the one who sent me that request. I'm Neon Nanashiki. I assume you know me?
The gaming chair detective? Why are you here?
Huh? Wait, this is Salazar from Ginkendo's Monster Racing RPG, Capsule Creatures, isn't it? Are Helios for real? I know the game's still mid-development, but using characters from other properties is a big no-go. Not like a hacker's got any right to talk, but are they really adhering to compliance and stuff?
That's mad obstructive data, otherwise known as a mod. It's an anomaly that exists regardless of the dev team's wishes. Be careful!
You gotta be kidding me! This thing just shrugged off a debug weapon! That's cheating!
Mods are anomalies. Weapons from this game's world won't work against them. Please take this, Mr. Detective.
A card deck? It doesn't seem like it works, though.
No way. I thought you could make it work. I created the deck myself, but it requires a high level of administrative access to use.
Well then, that makes things simple. Been a while since I had to go all out. This'll be good. Admin access granted. Time for a prismatic show.
The deck activated in an instant. Now it should work. You're currently open to the enemy's attacks. Please try and avoid them. Use a card to move. The enemy will begin their attack. Now it's our turn to attack. The card's power should allow you to deal damage.
Eat this! Forward!
Nice going. Now, let's prepare for the enemy's attack. You can end your turn even...
Right. I think I've got this down. Leave the rest to me.
Oh, please take care.
Subdue them. Show them no mercy.
Our turn.
Allow me to show you my full potential!
Take this!
Forward! Forward!
He's the only one that understands me.
Forward!
It's your turn, Neon.
What a lovely sight.
Take this!
I'm gonna show her my stuff.
Forward!
Full dive games. That's the official term for fully immersive VR games. With how commonplace they are nowadays, many people started referring to the games as another side of the real world. An unfortunate side to the birth of this new world, however, was that the laws of the real world held no meaning whatsoever within it. As full dive games grew more popular, so did the rise of criminal activity using them as a proxy. Illicit transactions of illegal items, fraud, an even bigger rise of hacking and cracking. These became known as full dive crimes, issues so serious that they've become a major point of contention within the real world. As a result, one man made it his mission to protect the people from those crimes. Perched on his glowing, rainbow chair, this incredible hacker resolved any and all cases pertaining to games. Neon Nanashiki. The gaming chair detective. That's how the people refer to me.
Salazar has completely disassembled. We should be safe now. That was quite the precarious situation. Thank you very much for saving me, Neon. My name is Ansi.
Ansi, huh? Why was that Salazar chasing you anyway?
As you know, Rust Tactics is being developed by Helios. But something strange is going on in this world. I'm not sure why, but game data from outside is making its way into the world. That's what I mean by mad obstructive data.
You did say mod in reference to that Salazar.
Other game worlds have even been leaking into certain areas, resulting in the creation of dungeons. I myself am a part of Helios, though I don't belong to the RT development team. For the time being, though, they're having me log into RT to seek out the cause of this mod phenomena. The reason that deck is effective against mods is because it's fashioned from the same data as them. Analyzing a mod's data and turning it into a card will allow you to use its abilities.
Fighting fire with fire, I see. Which makes this deck our one and only way of dealing with them.
As for that email, I'd left it as a draft, but somehow it got sent. Why did you make your way here in spite of how little was written?
Well, the sender was Project RT. I knew that was the internal name for Rust Tactics, Helios Interactive's latest full dive game. Mainly thanks to a certain data broker. Other than that, curiosity, really. Not only was it vague, there wasn't any mention of a work term or even remuneration.
I wasn't sure if I could prepare anything for you in the first place, hence why it was left in my drafts.
It's thanks to said email that I've come across both you and a case as interesting as this. As for my remuneration, how about we meet up offline for some food and drinks, once this is all wrapped up?
Does that mean you're willing to accept the job?
Of course, assuming you're okay with my offer.
I am. Thank you.
Then we've got an agreement. Looking forward to working with you, Ansi.
Likewise. Huh?
Ansi? What's wrong?
There seems to be a large-scale mod leak occurring nearby. Let's make our way there, Neon.
No rest for the wicked, I guess. This must be the dungeon belonging to the world that's leaking into Rust Tactics. Huh?
What's wrong?
That's weird. Feels like my deck got a lot lighter. Did some of my cards disappear?
Perhaps the data was overwritten due to us hopping between worlds. Oh no! Almost all of the cards we made in Rust Tactics have disappeared.
It's probably safe to assume that the deck will get reset every time we enter a new dungeon, then.
That might pose a problem.
No sense in crying over spilt milk. I'll just have to make a new deck each time.
I'm so sorry. I should have anticipated this.
Don't sweat it. This is par for the course when it comes to detective work.
I'll make sure to create a backup before they disappear from here on out.
That'll be a big help. That aside, I did some hacking to get a better idea on what to expect from this dungeon. But it all has a familiar ring to it. A world with a sacred tree, mana, and an empire? That sure sounds like YR9 to me.
Oh, Yggdrasil Records 9! That franchise is so popular that even non-gamers are aware of it. Not just domestically, but even overseas as well. It's been doing incredible numbers as a result.
So, how do we go about restoring this dungeon to its original state?
Someone here is likely to be in possession of partition data, which is causing the leak into RT's world. First, we need to locate them and obtain said data. Repairing that should also restore RT's world too.
I'd be willing to bet that either Alfric or Canaria has it, considering they're the main characters. That or the final boss. No sense in pondering too much. Let's get searching.
Okay. Let's try out your new deck. That counter is suspicious. Be careful.